Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels playthrough. In our last episode, we got the rainbow of data cores actually working, and it's very slow right now. That's because my red circuits are the limiting factor, so that's on the list of to-do, upgrading more circuits, but for now, I at least want to get set up to do all the different sciences. So we're going to build maybe 10 of each lab and see where that takes us. I do need exploration blocks for all of these, and then the specific type of block. And then I also need one of each block for basic lab 2. So we'll start with 10 of the basic lab 1. Actually, well, okay, maybe we'll just do 12 of each. Oh, crap. I guess we've made some mistakes here. We need to be at least putting a little bit... Here, why don't I just copy that? There. And that'll get the chest size fixed. We need some of each block to be available, is what we're going for right now. Wait, G. There we go. Okay. So that will help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Because we need to build with those. And then the other issue is right now we're missing a lot of E blocks. So I'm going to distribute half of mine to have a bit of a primer. So then we can build some more. And then I'm going to go pick up all the old labs that I've already built. Because no reason to waste those. It's dark. I need lights. Can I research lights? I will be able to soon. I need lots of lamps. Now, what's crazy to me, I keep looking for a mod that does this, and I have yet to find one. I want a mod... Hey, Archcraft, welcome on in. I want a mod that makes brighter lights that are still 1 by 1. They're just the exact same lamp, but they just cast their light in a wider radius. I'm even fine if they use double the power and they're doubly expensive, but right now, the only ones you can find are either 2x2 lamps, which kind of, in my mind, defeats the purpose of the lamps, because 2x2 is just so annoying to fit into little spaces, whereas 1x1 lamps you can put all over the place. So basically, I want 1x1 lamps that cast their light in a brighter radius that also have good art. Because there are some that make brighter lamps, but they look really bad. And so I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, basically, that I can't find what I'm looking for, but here we are. I would have thought someone would just make lamp V2, you know what I mean? But there is no lamp V2, it just doesn't exist. Nullius had them, which was great, but they were Nullius custom, so unfortunately... no more of that. Now, yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to end up with too much stuff here. I'm going to have to unload. Crap. Also, apparently disconnected power. Inlaid lamp extended? Do they use normal art? I mean, does the art look good at least? And are they 1x1? And do they take a reasonable amount of power? Those are my requirements. Those are my requirements. Now, I guess I can at least not waste the red analyzers here. I'll have to come back for the rest of this stuff. I also really don't need construction components. I just have a bunch of extra stuff here. I'll keep all the data cores. Motors I can grab later. We'll come back. Take the data analyzers. Archcraft, I will. I just didn't. I was already running late, so I wanted to get the stream started. But I will download it and I just have to, go into the settings and check all the boxes. So for those of you on YouTube, Archcraft made a mod. I was just talking about this last episode where I'm like, I want the Bob's belts, but just the belts. I just want 2 more tiers of belts because this game is going to get pretty crazy with throughput, and only being able to go up to 45 per second on belts felt pretty limiting. So really, I just want 2 more tiers of belts. But the problem with Bob's Logistics is if you download Bob's Logistics, it forces the RoboPorts and the robot tiers, and I think those are the only 2 it forces on you. You can turn off the trains and turn off the inserters already. But Archcraft made a little addition that lets you fix that, which is super awesome. So we're going to be able to get to use just the belts. Nothing else. Just basically 2 more tiers of belts. And that is more the type of mod I was looking for. And again, I was really surprised that no such mod exists. There's not just like vanilla belts extended. There's ultimate belts, but that jumps straight from 45 to 90. And that's just crazy to me. Like, there's no mod that just says, hey, we added 3 more tiers of belts. There's a 60, a 75, 60, 75, and a 90. And they take like increasingly more higher tech stuff from vanilla. How does that mod not exist? It's just really weird to me that there's not. I even downloaded the one that does the extended mining drills, and whoever made this one did not do the same thing for belts, which would be awesome, and I would have gotten it, but it doesn't exist. Dukes definitely could make the name out of Rails eventually. So I need 10 of each, which we're going to need a lot more blocks for. So let's keep this going. Need some warfare, some logistics, some energy, some enhancement. Yeah, let's get rid of my data cores here. I'll just put these in the labs once they're all set up. And then exploration is the one I need a bunch of. The good thing is it's at the top, so the small amount of E blocks that are coming through, coming to this. Okay, so 13. I need, well, let's do the colored ones first. So I need 10 more enhancement tech labs. I need 10 more of these. I need 3 more. 10 more of those. 5, 1, 2, 3. And then of the tier 2s, I need 5, 1, 2, 3. I need 1 more warfare block. Dudes, if we make your name out of Rails and we do cursive, we could put a train on it that just goes around and around. That maybe is better than the silo, the rocket silo goal. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Johnny, that's a great question. These use a decent amount, but since there's only going to be 1 chunk of them running at a time, it'll only be about 1.5 megawatts, which currently should be fine. Once I get more circuits running, I think that's going to add a lot more to all of this. Which one did I know? Oh, this. 12 of these. Okay. So I have 12 of all these, and then I need 12 of these. So I need more exploration blocks. There we go. 12 of each lab. Okay. So I'm going to leave a bunch of space here because we might need it. And I'm going to do a straight line that I could extend further to the... Well, that actually makes me think I should do vertical lines. Because that way I can build stuff on the bus to the right of this. I'd rather leave the space below this open than to the right of this. So we'll go vertical for this. And... let's see, I kind of need to think ahead. These can have all 5 colors of analyzer and then just gray. And then these labs are the same concept, right? They can have plant life samples too. I need to take that into account. Are these in the same color order? They are. Good. So long term, the analyzers are common between labs, and the data cores are not. So maybe I'll do a combo of having a single belt. What's the max? Is this the max distance with? Yeah, we'll do one belt that far away for the analyze. Oh, but the problem is there's up to 5 analyzers eventually. So okay, let's do something like this. So analyzers will be on these middle 2 belts. Like that. Yeah, I'm okay with the Bob's belts being expensive. They should be. But I just want to have something faster than 45. I'm a bit worried about the yellow science. It's going to be forever before we get there, so I'm not massively worried about it. I guess we can always just go on the other side. It's also, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if there's one that shouldn't have... So we'll have the colors go together, but the gray one will be on its own. So then it can have a third one for analyzers. And then we're going to have to do something like this. Let's see. No, I had it right. Because then we'll need a belt for the data cores. And the belt for the data cores can go there. Do this, and then a single power pole. Perfect. Okay, so that's how the labs will work. And then for 12 of them, we need to copy this 3 times. And this will enable up to 4 colors of analyzer, two types of data cores. Oh, and the plant life. The plant life. Ooh, that's annoying. I'll just leave some space. Which are the ones that can use plant life? The enhancement, and I think not logistic. Exploration. So I'll probably just have plant life be on the back side of these labs, if and when we get there. Yeah, those belts would weigh a lot if you think about the density. There's enough space here, right? Well, I might eventually do 3. We'll move this over 1. Oh, I meant to copy that. Dude. These take so long to mine, I just use the bots. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. Leave some space. Perfect. Alright, so then the next color is orange and red. So orange. I will leave room for beacons plus extra square plus extra square. So we can eventually beacon down the middle here with no downside. So that's orange and red. Neither of them require plant life. And then the next color is... Oh no, wait, I did this wrong. I didn't start with pink. Crap. Well, we'll have to move it, but that's pink and teal, green and orange, and then this is actually red and blue. Okay. We'll get that fixed. This part's easy to redo. It's only 12 things. Well, no, I can't do pink at the end. I've been ordering everything according to this order, so, you know, that would really bother me if I did that backwards. Okay, so pink and then teal. For some reason, this being grayed out was like, my brain ignored it. Be a rebel and do it different. I do that with a lot of things. I'm wonderfully inconsistent with what I rebel against, but this one I actually need it to look right, given how much effort I put into this already. Okay, then green and orange, then red and blue. Perfect. Okay. So then that gets copied, that gets copied twice, that gets copied, that gets copied twice. Nice. This is a honkin' setup, jeez. I think I don't have enough inserters. I am out of undergrounds. Belts I might have enough. Okay, so I need to go get more undergrounds, more inserters. And then we connect everything up, and science will happen. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. It's only been 20 hours before I automated science. That's ridiculous. My nanobots are still flying out there and building stuff. Because they can keep queuing up stuff, but they only get built at a certain rate. Did I need more of this? I guess I might as well take the data cores, and that's a bunch of free motors, so why not? Also remove that. Okay, so splitters need some more red circuits, more undergrounds, always more belts, especially if we extend the bus at all, and then inserters. Give you some more red circuits. Put some stone on the way back. That's not a bad idea. How much do we have? Oh, nice. All right, we'll just go this way a bit. Pretty arbitrary, but I like to have straight lines and fill in what I have rather than run out with the empty inside part. Alright, so we fill this in, and then we go finish science. Oh, I ran out. But I would have more than that. Crap. The normal speed filter inserter, how dare you? So there's like a yellow filter inserter basically. And will it change the colors? I don't want it to change the colors of the inserters. Hopefully the colors stay the same. Okay. So So data cores are going to be on 2 belt, or data analyzers, I mean, are going to be on 2 belts for now. And let's get a little blueprint going. That gets them split. And on here. That looks so weird. Let's make this a bit more symmetrical. That's better. Oh, the color's wrong. Uh-oh. I don't know, Archcraft. We're getting pretty far away. People are gonna judge me if I put Bob's inserters in here and the colors are all different. I honestly don't even know if I'm ever gonna get to the point where I need faster belts, so we're just gonna have to see, but... Alright, do I still have enough? I think I have enough inserters, finally. Okay, so that is all ready to go for the analyzers, which right now we have... Now, here's the thing, though. These don't require gray ever. Wait a second. Nothing requires gray. Am I just done with gray analyzers forever, and I'm just being silly? Yeah, the answer's yes. So I don't need the gray ones on a belt at all here. Right now, red is the only color I need. Let's see, that's a good question. Gray science analyzers. Nope, they only go into red science analyzers, so I think I'm done using the grays forever. And let's get rid of these. Goes away, that goes away. And I have a bunch of data cores that I can... I guess we'll just spread the wealth here. You get data cores, you get data cores. Now, gray data cores I still need, right? Yeah, that's what I still need, the gray. So we need gray data cores. Oh, perfect. They're already here. So then gray data cores can just come up here. And then we'll have all 6 colors. Which, I guess I didn't leave enough space here. We need 7 spaces, so I need to move all this up 3. This is why I have nanobots. Hey, Kinkin. How's it going? I am loving Pure Angels. I don't really know exactly what to say about the balance and stuff because I don't know what to compare it to. And I haven't quite gotten far enough to know a ton about the late game or anything, but I've been enjoying it a lot, but it's also brutally difficult. So, I mean, I haven't found any glaring issues that I have a problem with. But at the same time, I don't know exactly what it is that you didn't like. I definitely don't think it's for everyone. Okay, so that's now going to leave room for 6. Plus gray. So gray will go here. This one will be Honk. This is blue. Ah, crap. It's gonna throw off everything. I guess these should be just too wide then. For consistency's sake. Get this built. Okay, perfect. Inserter colors are good. then I'll get slightly fewer complaints saying, it's not pure angels, you have bobs enabled. It's like, I get what people are maybe complaining about, but really, the things that make bobs bobs are not like 2 more tiers of belts or inserters turning corners. So, in my mind, those really have no bearing on anything, but people love to complain about something. Okay, I think that does it. Now I just need to hook up the right colors. Unfortunately, yeah, exactly, Dukes. The SpongeBob chicken wing meme. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to cross over all of these because pink is the bottom belt. So it's kind of hilarious. These are in like reverse order. So pink will go here. Well, let's think before we do this. So yeah, I think what I'll do is each one will have an underground. No, that doesn't work, does it? Let's see. I want this to be clean. The problem is this can't turn a corner here, which is what it needs to do, without pink going too far down. Is there even a way to do this? So this one needs to go here. Cleanest would be to replace the lab. Actually, that's not a horrible idea. I can pretty easily just switch the order here. That's probably the easiest solution. Yeah, it's not going to take long at all. I'll just switch the order of this, and then everything's happy. 15th tries the charm. Oh crap, I'm going to run out of nanobots again. Anyway, so now the pink ones are on this end. Oh, you can't copy things that are marked for deconstruction. That's annoying. Okay, so we need exploration, laboratory, and then the, what are they called? Enhancement tech. Okay, and then we need green. Is that lined up right? Yeah. No, wait, that's not lined. Oh, shoot. This is one tile too far down. It needs to be lined up with the underground belt. There we go. Green is, and then orange. You know, it would have been good to think of this first, but here we are. Orange and then red. Yeah, the spacing. Just can't seem to get it right. Okay, and then blue. Okay, that's good. Get the rest of them built. Perfect. Yeah, pie buildings are so large. Oh my gosh. That's the worst part about Addons, is just some of those buildings are so big. It's ridiculous. Okay, so now these actually just all line up nicely into their respective row. And then we just connect everything up. Oh shoot, nope. Still did it wrong. These all need to be up one. Gray is what goes on this one. So then I actually want to do this. There we go. Except that goes up one too. So all of this needs to go. Let's see, there are easier ways to fix this. What I can do, just move this one down. Blue goes up. Gray goes up. There we go. That's what we want. And then we just pick it all up. Ta-da! What? Oh my gosh. How do I keep breaking this? No. What am I doing? It was right, and then I broke it again. Oh my gosh. We sure can make our own mistakes. And we sure keep making our own mistakes. So gray is here, and blue is here. Gosh. And there is nothing up here. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Okay. Gosh. And I'm out of nanobots. Okay. Finally. How many tries does it take a Krydax to get the spacing right? Alright, power, and I think that does it. All of them. Yeah, seriously. Just get power connected. Bingo. And then I will go pick up the data cores, distribute them. Can I handcraft just a few? Okay, I can just... I'll be a man. I'll deconstruct my own belts. Wow, that was so hard. And I pick these up. And then I can hand feed a few things here. We need blue, red. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. I finally have all this set up. Orange, green, teal, and punk. Lots of punk. The other kind of interesting thing is the red analyzers are going to highly prioritize these earlier ones because half of them will go here first and then half will go to these two colors. So then there's only a fourth left. But since we're never using multiple at once it backs up, it shouldn't really matter. So then what I'm going to do just to make this easier is I'm just going to put this in the buildings, and that'll get spread out. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of motors. Where did those go? They went in the blue cores somewhere. Yeah, it was the blue blocks. There we go. So I'll just save some iron there. And then I don't need to be carrying a warfare block. I don't need to be carrying a logistic block. I do need enhancement blocks, actually. For whatchamacallit. Oh, I'm out of E-blocks. I need these for assembler 2s, which is a thing that matters. But yeah, we did it. Science, labs for science, woo! And now it's very, very slow, as you can see, but it is happening. And now it just really has to back up everywhere. And we should be able to get through all of our science colors. So before I really start researching things, it looks like right now logistic data cores are the problem. I will go bring with some E-blocks down to speed up the research backing up, because right now we're just totally out of red circuits. But improving my circuit build here is the next thing on the to-do list. Also, we're out of stone. It's kind of weird. Didn't really expect that to be a thing. Where's the stone going? Hold on. I need to investigate this. I didn't think anything was spending stone. Oh, is it all the stone bricks? It's all the stone bricks, isn't it? Because all of the data cores need the blocks. Yeah, it's just all the stone brick here. 2.5 stone. I guess we're just not making enough. It would be kind of fun if the stone was rounder and it was just rolling. Like in Factory Town, everything's just a perfect sphere. Alright, so this upgrade, we're going to need to do a couple things. Namely, tier 2 of the algae farms, the new recipe for green algae, and a few other things. So get re-up on our belt subscription. Blocks. We need some more construction blocks. E0s, and I will just take all of the E1s that you've got. That should help jumpstart things a bit. And I need algae farm 2s, which are construction blocks, fluid blocks, fluid box blocks. Say that 10 times fast. Fluid box block, fluid box blocks. And I've currently got 20. So let's just do a bit of a rolling upgrade here. Place 4, upgrade 4. Place 4, upgrade 4. These are double the crafting speed, so this alone makes a pretty big difference. And I ran out of stuff right here at the end. I ran out of construction blocks. Yeah, I'll need to check Archcraft if I need faster inserters, but it's very possible that that might be a helpful thing to do. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now that's all way faster. The rates here are still like 1 per second. Oh, well, actually. Well, hold on. I'm not going to be using that recipe anyway, so that's all. That's a moot point. Hey, we finished a research. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The other thing I've done is I have a bit of an issue here. Needing the electronic parts for one of the sciences is using paper to make resistors that then is not going... Is this backing up or is it not backing up, I guess, is a question I have. It looks like it is backing up for now. Yeah, we just finished silos. So we have silos, and then the other research was... I actually can't remember what I researched 2 researches ago. It was... Well, I don't... Oh, it was mini loaders. I have mini loaders now. So that's a thing, too. Okay, so... I don't think electronic components have multiple recipes. Oh, they do. Well, there you go. So we will have either better or less efficient ways. I don't know if that's better or worse. A capacitor is an iron plate and a tinned wire. This is a copper cable and a paper. So what's easier, an iron plate or a paper? Oh, I guess it's two. A capacitor's worth double, though, when it comes to electronic parts. So it's like half an iron plate and half a tinned wire, essentially. That's interesting. And then microchips, and then transformers, and then CPUs. Okay, well, I kind of like the, progressively more electronic parts. Not going to do that yet, though. So let me distribute these E blocks again to get a few more of each data core. All the components have multiple ways? Really? Even like the mechanical parts and stuff? Oh, wow. You're not kidding. Those have multiple ways too. Interesting. I didn't even look at that. The push notification still says Krydax 8. Wait, do I have that set? Oh, yeah, that's just my my typos. Whoops. That's funny. Forgot about that. Every block category has one general item and one specific to each tech level. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So like the electronic part is the mechanical part equivalent. So what else is the equivalent then? The motor probably is the equivalent. And then there's like the construction frame, weapon parts probably. Is there multiple way to make weapon parts? Yep. Same concept there. Okay, that makes sense. Motor is the tech item. Oh, right. So mechanical parts, electronic parts. I know there's more construction frames, so that's more like the tech item. Maybe construction components. Yep. Same concept there. Interesting. See you later, dudes. Okay, well, for now, I just need a crap ton more of paper. So that's the current goal. Hey, Soulburn. Thanks for the good luck. I definitely need it. It is very crazy. Okay, so we want to improve our output probably of red circuits the most. Green is, or gray is kind of fine it too. So what would it look like to change this to 7.5? Can I do it? Potentially. Wow. We need a lot of resistors, which means a lot of paper. I don't think I have another way to make paper yet, and I'm still not even convinced. Oh, an icon in the top left. Oh, cool. Thanks for pointing that out. I'm not even convinced that these are better recipes for paper, to be honest. They probably need to be buffed. Because we only get one extra paper for adding in sodium hydroxide and chlorine. And then sodium hypochlorite can't even really be turned back into sodium hydroxide without lots of complications. I know that we'll need it for some stuff eventually, so in one sense it's helping, but in another sense it's not. So this isn't really a better paper recipe. And then this one might be slightly better. I know these are actually quite easy to get. So this one might be more useful, but the paper 2 seems pretty bad to me. So this is basically what I'm stuck with forever. And then these other cellulose pulp recipes are also not good. So just the basic one is the one you keep using for the whole game. And there's only one way to make alginic acid, and there's really only one way to make brown algae, so that's all consistent. And then the cellulose fiber can come from Tyanaton, which is probably how we will make it eventually, because that's way more fiber, and the farming stuff ends up being pretty strong once it all gets going. But for now, we're stuck with green algae. So we just need to shift this to tier 2 algae farms. And then we also need to shift the recipe to tier 2. That goes from needing 21 algae farms to only needing 5. That's way better. And then I just need a little bit of mineralized water. Well, that's a decent amount, 2.7 crushed stone. And then a little bit of coal for carbon dioxide. See you later, Archcraft. Crushed stone, coal, and water. That's not bad. To make 17 paper. So we're going to pin this, and we're going to make the adjustments needed. First adjustment is bringing stuff over. Where is the crushed stone, by the way? It's up here. So crushed stone and coal are right here. This is nice. And that'll go down. Crushed stone is this way. Okay. Crap. That needed... Well, it can't be one tile over, can it? Let's do that. That's fine. And then this needs to make its way down and over. This is what's needed. And these are both liquids, so I can just make the liquefiers over here. Pipes are pretty inconspicuous. I am going to need some more groundwater bores, and a second hydro plant. Here, liquefiers. I still only need one of each. Not bad. Carbon dioxide and mineralized water. We need 27 water, which is just one of these. I do need 2 inserters. So probably need to do something like this. Okay. And then we change the recipe here. I only need 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all I need. And then, oh, I need an upgrade planer for inserters. Perfect. Then we need to disconnect all this. Hey, Coniferous, how's it going? Good to see ya. We need to flush the water. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. We don't need that water anyway. I'm doing well. We are just making our way through the upgrading of circuits right now. Which one is which? I guess I can easily switch it, but this is the... I'll just hook it up the way it makes sense, and then I'll switch it if I need to. Oh, that connects. Oh, that's just annoying. Because then that goes one tile too high. Okay, I'll just do that, and then this will be one tile over. Alright, so that goes... So I do need to switch these. The flare stack conspiracy. Yes, we essentially learned that it was pretty unintended, kind of being able to just totally skip over the glowing hot iron plates. So I think there might be a couple things that do require molten steel, though, so I don't know exactly where all of it landed, but essentially, I think at the end of the day, you're not really supposed to use the steel metallurgy until green science, was the impression I got, anyway. Okay, how much algae is this? Oh my gosh. This is more than a belt full. So, what that means is we need 2 belts for it. So those 4 will be 1 belt full. And then the last 2 need to be another belt full. Okay, and then we gotta pick up the brown algae from that. And then brown algae wise, I need 8 running on saline water. So then we can put the other one here. Still don't... Oh, I do need fast inserters because of the tier 2. Right. Okay, so then that will be set up like so. Do everything symmetrically. Copy that. Okay. Remove all this. Copy. Make sure all the belts are connected properly. Paper production synergizes well with tree growing with the extra I mean, saline water is not exactly difficult, so I don't feel like getting extra saline water for something does not feel like a synergy to me. Saline water is so cheap already. We do need to make sure it's all connected, though. Maybe there's something that takes a ton of saline water, but this all put together still only requires 26 saline water, which is only 2 hydro plants, so it's not like it's breaking the bank or anything. Okay. We do require 4 groundwater bores. There. Maybe I'll make it symmetric. Or here. I think this will look cooler. Because altogether, those will make 240, so I know that's enough total. And then... yeah, they produce negative 33 a minute, so if we had pollution turned on, then we would be helping ourselves out with algae farm business. Clarifier can deal with 160, which should be enough. But for completeness, it might be better to have a second one. And we'll just have each one have its own. Okay, so that should do it for saline water. And brown algae... Alginic acid-wise, I need a crap ton more assemblers. At this point, I think we're gonna go flip it to be able to fit more. And then this will come this way. Merge that so they stay on the same side of the belt. Well, will they actually? This needs to be on the close side. Okay, now hopefully this is enough alginic acids. We need 2.13. So that's not enough. 4 more. How's that? 2. Still not enough. 2 more, I assume. Yeah, that'll do it. Growing cellulose to burn to create pollution that then gets eaten. Yeah, that does feel a bit like a paradox of some sort. Okay, so that's 2.2 alginic, which is good. And then I need 8.5 cellulose. So there's a bit of an issue here with the double green algae, along with the double. Those two alone. First of all, let's switch blue inserters here. 3.3. That does account for the extra. And then these need to be enough to use 15. So 5 sets of these? I don't know how many sets. 1, 2, 3. We'll start with this. This is enough for 13. So this all put together, still not enough. Ooh, look at that, just enough space. At least without more recipes yet, or better belts or anything. And the other interesting thing is all put together, this is more than half a belt of cellulose, which is part of the problem. Why are these not running? What hath gone? Oh, I never powered these up. There we go. Okay, also, we have a bit of built-up green algae here. And brown, get rid of that. Okay, so cellulose-wise, we are going to need to be on both sides of the belt. So I think it's best to just separate these out. Alginic acid, we need probably 4. And I'll do the thing where we just have 2 belts running by them. So alginic, cellulose. That should do it. That's 10, up to 10 alginic acid, and then that will produce more than 1 belt of paper. I'm going to need to copy this. Take advantage of some extra space up here. This alone was 6, so what would 2 more be? 7. So for symmetry, we should have 8. I need to redesign this mess. Okay, so what we want, also this episode, we're already at an hour. Holy cow. We want something like this. And then on the other side, we want the inserter lengths to be swapped. And that should do it. Okay. And then I basically just want to copy this whole thing. And then we've got cellulose pulp going up here. And that should get me what is actually more than a full belt of paper. So we're going to need something over here. Because we get 2 extra per second for the gray boards. Is where the extra's going. Most of it's going to... Oh, I'm out of inserters. Let me go grab some more. Do we have... We do have some more of these. I need every E-block I can get for more science. How is science looking, by the way? Oh, I don't have a radar over there. Can't tell. Okay. That should do it. Get rid of all my stuff. And there we go. We've expanded nicely. I'm happy I left the space that I did, because I didn't have to spaghetti anything. So that's beautiful. Here. We should do this. And then that's going to provide everything a gray board needs, and one belt can provide everything we need for red circuits. So I will still have to rebuild this to be much bigger and to allow for some extra resistor output, or when we're doing that tier of science. But for now, I will have to call it a video after I build this radar and we check on science. And in the next video, we'll finish that red circuit improvement build. Okay, so we want this to be here. Ta-da! Okay, how is science doing? Is anything backing up? It looks like red analyzers are mostly backed up, so that's good. They've gotten all the way through all 4 lines, and they're now backing up. Data core-wise, the gray ones are backed up. That's not very surprising. And it looks like nothing else is even close. Pink is the closest, partially because I had a bunch of extra of that. So, definitely going to take a while for all these to back up. Especially with, I mean, these belts are a pretty big buffer. So, that's a thing. Throwing another 250 at it will help a bit, but still not all that much. So, we really need a lot more red circuits for all this. And then it will begin to flow a bit better. But yeah, we're also out of stone. That's weird. Tell me more about the stone issue. It looks like I'm using most of it for bricks, and that's the problem. So this right here should have a priority to the right, and that will get me more. So I'll do that in between videos. So as always, for all of you on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the next episode. And I will take a little picture of this.